Hey guys, welcome back. I am Mario Vegas and you are watching Tank Zone. Today let's take a look at Merkava 2B, Tier 6 Israel main battle tank. As usually, let's start with history. We already covered Merkava 2 or predecessor Merkava Mark 1 in a previous review, so I will skip part about the legacy of Merkava 1, its inception and unique concept. For those who haven't seen that review and are interested to watch that as well, I left a link in description. Now let's move on with Merkava 2B. The Merkava Chariot series is one of the most favorite main battle tanks in the world. Its all variants have sloped armor and a frontal engine, therefore offering maximum protection to their crews, along with other structural framework and modules serving the same purpose, and it is protection. So, Merkava Mark II was developed during 1982 and 1983 as a result of experience gained in warfare using Merkava Mark I by removing the most obvious Mark I vulnerabilities. Merkava Mark II received extra armor and the notorious rear turret shot trap in the form of the iconic hanging chains with metal balls intended to detonate incoming RPGs and even anti-tank guided missiles. The Merkava Mark II is a well-protected tank. At the time of its introduction, it was among the most protected tanks in the world. Mark II also received a nuclear, biological and chemical protection system, new fire extinguishing system and new fire control system with a digital computer and laser rangefinder. Later on, starting from 1985, the Merkava Mark II received its final major upgrade in form of the improved side scats, the laser warning receiver and several other elements. Merkava Mark II main armament consists of fully stabilized 105mm rifled gun. It is a license-produced version of the US M68 tank gun. Ammunition is stored in special protected containers. Each container holds, as we know, 4 rounds. Ammunition load is 62 rounds, and its arsenal consists of armor-piercing, fin-stabilized discharging saber, or simply darts, heat, HE frags, and smoke rounds. Alternatively, Merkava Mark II can carry up to 10 fully equipped troops as passengers at the rear, instead of ammunition, and this unique feature is present on all Merkava variants. It makes this tank quite versatile, allowing it to carry infantry into battlefield or evacuate casualties under heavy armor. So troops embark and disembark vehicle through the rear hatch. Merkava 2 secondary armament consists of 12.7mm heavy machine gun with 2,500 rounds and 2 additional roof-mounted 7.62mm machine guns with 10,000 bullets ammunition load. Additionally, Merkava 2 has a 60mm mortar which can fire smoke, illumination or anti-personnel ammunition. As we learned in previous review of Merkava Mark I, its mortar was mounted externally. On Mark II and later models, mortar is mounted internally and is operated from inside the turret. Shame we don't have all these capabilities in the game, I guess they are removed to balance the game, otherwise Merkava 2 would be just monster on the top of the beast, what it is already. um, okay, but back to history and real world. Tank has a crew of 4, including commander, gunner, loader and driver. Mark II is powered by a Teledyne Continental AVDS 17906A cooled 908 horsepower diesel engine with Ashelot 4-speed automatic transmission. The Merkava Mark II also has increased fuel storage, so therefore its range is bigger than Mark I, and it is 500 kilometers. The Merkava Mark II is slow due to its excessive weight. Its weight is 60 tons. Its maximum road speed is 46 to 50 kilometers per hour. However, we should remember that the main emphasis of this tank was placed on crew protection rather than speed and mobility. So, the production of Merkava Mark II ended in 1989, with a total number of 580 tanks built. However, this number varies depending on source where you're looking for information. Nevertheless, Merkava Mark II saw action during a number of local wars, where it proved itself very well. There are a couple of Merkava Mark II variants. Mark IIB with thermal optics and updates to the fire control system, and this is exactly the variant this review is about, and this is a variant what we can play in a game. Other variants are Mark IIC with more armor on the top of a turret for better protection against attacks from the air, and Mark IID with modular composite armor on the chassis and turret, allowing rapid replacement of damaged armor. And these two variants are available in the game as well. As the Merkava Mark II has never exported outside Israel, its only operator is Israel. So, and now let's dive into the game. Merkava 2B is a Tier 6 Israel main battle tank. It is sold by Sol Schreiber. It can be unlocked from Merkava Mark I and leads to Merkava 3. It is equipped with a 105mm M68 rifled cannon with 1.5 seconds stock aim time and 9 seconds reload time. But its magazine contains 4 rounds, and reload within magazine is only 3.33 seconds. Very impressive for tank, which as you can see gives 18 rounds per minute burst fire rate. So Merkava is serious beast with a quite rapid burst of fire. So now let's take a look at the vehicles on the stats, its pros and cons, and best ways to play it. Sustained damage, 430 damage with 440mm penetration, 4647 damage per minute, and 7.58 seconds reload time. So, defense. All Merkava models features heavy armor capable of bouncing off more shots and taking more hits than its other counterparts in the same tier. So it has 3600 hit points, quite impressive. It has 350mm frontal hull armor with 140mm on sides, and 82 millimeters on rear, 800 millimeters on turret front, 185 millimeters on sides, and 55 millimeters on rear. Both hull and turret armor is composed of steel, and it's worth to mention is that frontally Merkava's turret is close to impregnable, which makes it a vehicle of choice in positions where you can fight from hull down position. So next, mobility: maximum speed 60 kilometers per hour, acceleration 6.8 seconds, and its weight is 62 tons. Hull traverse 28.58 degrees per second. So as we can see, its maneuverability lags behind other tanks. It should be taken in account choosing retrofits and command for this combat machine, as well as picking an appropriate crew skills. So we will take a look at those after a second. Overall camo is 17%, 455 meters vision range. Vision is alright, but it is with the augmented optics retrofit. So targeting: gun depression -7 degrees, elevation 20 degrees, that's norm. Accuracy 0.086 degrees, which is just stunning for the tank. Usually such numbers we can see in a tank destroyer class, but now we are looking at a main battle tank. So Merkava 2B is surgically accurate. I've harnessed a lot of long shots with this beast, and it is a very useful and exploitable technical characteristic, because as we can see, Merkava is quite slow and very often lags behind advancing allied forces. But if you can effectively target enemies from a long range, then it balances your odds to gain points. So aim time 1.07 seconds, that's also very good. And turret traverse 34.91 degrees per second. So personally, I prefer to play Merkava from hull down position whenever and wherever it is possible, because if you manage to position yourself in that way, you become practically impregnable. Of course, hull down position applies not only to Merkava. It is quite hard to side scratch with Merkava, so do not recommend. Even Abrams have better side scratching capabilities than Merkava. Merkava is very effective in a frontal fight if you manage to protect its belly, and it is a reason why I would suggest to stick your tank's front tight to the opponent's or be just close enough to target opponents' weak spots, especially if they have a poor gun depression. A good example is T-72. So yes, Merkava is a brawler, a good brawler with a rapid fire. Let's remember, 4 rounds burst with a 3.33 seconds reload within magazine, so this beast can shred your opponents apart quickly, and I like it. I really like this tank. Merkavas are quite easy to play as well, and only thing to be aware of is enemy flankers. Of course, as we saw, Merkava has slow traverse and it has vulnerable sides and rear. I would like to hear your opinion about Merkava 2B and how you prefer to play it. Please leave your comments below. But now let's take a quick look at retrofits, command and crew skills, and then we will take a look at its performance on the battlefield. As Merkava is quite a slow slash clumsy tank, the general rule of thumb is to fight those imperfections. Therefore, suggested retrofits are improved filter system to boost acceleration along with engine hit points, induction Prokhorovka to increase hull traverse rate, and improved gun breech to even more boost its firepower. I chose the improved gun breech, augmented optics, and improved filter system to boost acceleration and, most important, to boost its frontal engine hit points. I chose augmented optics instead of induction Prokhorovka, sacrificing a bit of hull traverse in return of vision range for reason. In my opinion, it is much more important to notice, see and pinpoint the threat rather than gain some 2 or 3 degrees of hull traverse, because if you see the threat you can adjust your positioning and take countermeasures. If you don't see, then your actions are more based on guessing rather than on clear information. That's why all my vehicles have augmented optics retrofit without exception as a standard. So let's move on. Suggested commander and crew skills. As a Merkava, commanders are suggested those who provide hull traverse bonus and chance of fire reduction. As number 1 to pick would be Gia Tsiklauri. I hope I pronounce it right. Alternatively, we can choose Vincent Gerard or Rachel Kramer as well. Suggested driver skills are spin to win and off-road driving, for gunner sharpshooter and quick draw, and for loader rapid fire and secured ammunition. And now let's take a look at the Merkava 2B Tier 6 Israel Man battle tank in action. As you can see, Merkava 2B is a very potent brawler tank, capable not only to bounce off a tremendous amount of shots, but tear in pieces opponents' vehicles in the blink of an eye. So yeah, actually no more to add, definitely recommend, it's a great tank. And I really hope that you enjoyed this review. If so, smash that thumbs up button in the pieces, hit the bell and subscribe for more replays, tank reviews, fun videos and other stuff, whatever tank gameplay may bring to us. New uploads appear on Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays, so stay tuned for all that fresh stuff. I would like to hear your opinion about Merkava 2B and Merkava line as whole, retrofits, commander skills, your gameplay style, so please leave your comments under the video. Thank you for watching this video, have a wonderful day and see you next time.